Laura Fosberg. Welcome to our Artropolis at the Merchandise Mart.
This piece is by Kimberly Hart, and it's called The Chase. And it's all very conceptual in terms of the idea. Kimberly, her work is taken from the perspective of an imaginary girl. So it's a girl who's very much a tomboy, and it's all about a child's perspective of hunting and capturing animals.
This is a painting called Pink KK that dates from 2002-2003. It's very typical for Lisa in her investigation, of course, the female form and deviations into what she termed the grotesque. Her work, in first glance, seems to be about sex, but it's actually about the history of painting, a study of the old masters, and using the female form to basically uncover and discuss larger cultural issues.
Well, this series right here, or what's left of it anyway, there's originally about 9 or 10 altogether with these portraits. Essentially, they were based on people that I'm really close with, have a lot of baggage with. A good friend of mine, brother-in-law, my mom, my mother-in-law, my dad, other friends, ex-girlfriends, just people that I have got a lot of unworked issues with. For one reason or another, have felt intimidated by or maybe a little inadequate around. Worked some sketches first from life, and then took a whole bunch of photos and worked from that. For me, like, doing these was kind of a way of working out a lot of those issues in my head, and then for some reason, like, the titles that I attributed to them were just, ideas that kept popping up in my head while I was painting them.
My name's Terry Tito. I paint abstract, and it's all about feeling, and a lot of my paintings are mostly about the colors and the way they're mixed. A lot of it is a surprise to me. It's taking the paint off, putting it back on. I use brushes, I use rope, I use different fabrics, and that's basically how I create it. A lot of my inspiration sometimes comes from elements of the outside, like metals or corrosion of brick, things like that, and so that kind of inspires me to try to create it with paint.
This amazing work is it's called American Socrates. It's from 2006, and he actually rewrote Stephen Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by his foot.
The artist that we're featuring on our stand today is Fahamu Peku. He is a Brooklyn-born artist that lives in Atlanta. This current body of work is indicative of his style, where he uses kind of the power of positive thinking of magazine covers, as well as kind of a personal interpretation of how he would be perceived on the cover. So the work comes from a very aggressive, positive portraiture of sorts, and there's an alter ego as art star that's involved with it. So if you take a look around, it's about the jewelry and about the attitude, and piggybacking on that attitude, we created the Phenomenon Lounge, an aggressive aesthetic, a solo show. The response has been tremendous, so we're delighted.
Preparing the next generation of media professionals. Flashpoint Academy, Chicago's Digital Media Arts College. Ignite your potential.